Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host Andrew Cruz, and today is January 25th, Thursday. It's Thursdays for some people. If you go to college, if you don't go to college, it's Thursday anyway. Who knows? But where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find the latest updates to the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. Yeah. Man, so I've been going to the chiropractor, and it feels like they're doing a little bit extra with my back, and I appreciate it. I never had, so today I had a new I've had a new chiropractor person work on me. I think yeah, chiropractor practitioner. I don't know, however you want to call them. She did this new thing where I put my arms, like I'm in a seated position. And like I got to put my arms kind of like this. If you're looking at, if you're watching, kind of like a teacup, like but both of them are teacup handles. In the teacup, it's spout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. You know what I'm saying, like that. But it wasn't. I don't have the spout. I have two handles. So she did was like, so she does that, like has my arms like this, and then she puts both her arms on the me and push like backwards. So we're back to back and like pulls me up. And I'm telling y'all, everything in the middle of my back cracked. It felt like if I don't, you know how like they do like on like little music things where they do. That's literally what happened when she cracked my back like that. I was sitting here and I was like, I don't know how it should feel about this, but it does hurt. But at the same time, it is helping. That's all I care about. But yeah, man, it's been an interesting time because I'm only really able to get there once. Today I guess lucky slash unlucky today. I was driving, I was trying to get to work, and I leave my house an hour early before whatever start time they come up with. And I got stuck in traffic. Now, if you live in Houston, you all know about I-45, and you know that I-45 will hoe you some days. And today was my hoe day. Today I was driving in, and I guess it's a major accident and going southbound. Just put I'm not letting you guys know but going southbound. I So from one exit to the other to the next exit, it took me almost 45 minutes to get from one exit to the other. 45. I was going 3 miles per hour and we were in stop and go traffic. Let me tell you something, Houston. We need to start clearing up our accidents a lot quicker. Okay, that's ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm sitting here. I'm like, this is actually the worst it's been. A few of my coworkers are also like, running. I know a few people that live around here that like I knew they were stuck in. I was like, man, if I'm stuck here, they definitely stuck here. I'm not alone. And yeah, man. So I guess I came in a lot too late. and yeah, that's what happened. It is what it is, man. I ain't hey, look, man, we got a problem, we got a problem. It's just what it is. But yeah, it's something I can't control. It just sucks, man. I'm just sitting there in traffic. I'm just like, I can't control this. I don't know what else I can do, but like this is just life. It's like if somebody's gonna do some weird stuff tomorrow, that's cool with you, man. If that's how you feel like you won, you like cool, man. Kudos to you. You got me on a major accident that I couldn't avoid. I don't have a flying car that I could purchase to just fly over traffic. I can't do it. So there's just things happen for that. And, I mean, man, like I said, like I've always been told, man, when one door closes, no other one's open. So if this door closes, I got many others to open. So it is what it is at this point. You just you gotta be open to changes. Still, I see no changes. I see these racist faces. These misplaced hateful I'm sorry, my bad, I messed up. Tupac. Oh my gosh. Misplaced hate from familiar faces, right? From familiar faces, from something like I don't know. Sorry, my fault. I was man, now I gotta go look up lyrics later. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Things happen, man. These things happen. Everybody's human, and human beings happen. I have a bad back. So I was like, screw it, man. I mean, if I'm gonna have an off day, I'm going to chiropractor. Went over there, man, crack my back a little bit, crack my neck a little bit, and we're here. Feel a little bit better today. Feel a little bit better. My lower back is definitely fudged right now. I'm sorry. I'm not cursing right now because the algorithm will kick me out of the algorithm. I don't like it. The YouTube one. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit more views. Hopefully I get some more subscribers. But yeah, man, tell your friends and other friends about it. But now seriously though, you know, right now I'm at an age where it's just I need to take care of my body. I need to take care of my mind. I need to take care of my spirit. I need to take care of everything else. Everything else is kind of secondary right now. Where it's like we got to be able to as we get older, we need to be able to take care of our bodies as well as financially take care of ourselves. And some people just don't want you to do that. So, which is sad. You know, what I mean? That it's not even like people just crabs in the barrel, man. They just want to be a crab in a barrel. So it is what it is at this point in life. Hey, by the way, do y'all see like the lights are off right now? This is pretty cool. This is how the little aesthetic that they do for like streamers and stuff. Like I'm looking at it like, ooh, this is why y'all turn the lights off and all that fanciness. Oh my goodness. Still can see the little background over here. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm really trying to make it work. And also, like, I don't know what's going on. Like past couple episodes, I don't know if you guys have listened. Um, my Wi-Fi has been going. I've been sitting here, I've been doing this for a while now, and like the Wi-Fi keeps like going unstable for me. It's just very weird. Like it's been there it is again. So yeah, so if it sounds weird today, I'm sorry. Have like little robotic voices and stuff like that. I mean, I can't do anything about it, man. It's just that's just how life goes. But yeah, I thought I'll give you guys some little life updates. Probably more life updates will be on the Patreon episode, because like I said, people got paid for that type of information. You know what I'm saying? That's real personal information that you know what I'm saying, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Yeah, $3 a month, it will get you more personal information about your boy. But today, as you guys can see, it's called knockoffs or for clothes. Here's the problem. We're gonna talk about the actual subject matter of the title later on. This first part is for all my cultural people, aka black people. um, I see a lot of people are angry about one thing, especially video games, video game black characters. Here's the problem. Here's the thing. People are mad because they have really, really adopted the Killmonger hairstyle. A lot of video games lately have had it. I think was it Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game, Miles Morales has it, Eddie Goro has it. There's been quite a few. Didn't whoa, did Overwatch come out? Overwatch came out before Black Panther, right? Because Lucio kind of has that hairstyle. Like they see that hairstyle, the Killmonger hairstyle, and I think people forget that like most of the time, there's not a lot of black developers out there. That's the problem. First of all, ain't a lot of blacks making the games. Understandable. I know culturally people should understand that. Like, hey man, we do have different hairstyles, and I ain't gonna lie, the Killmonger hairstyle is pretty sick. I mean, it's a pretty sweet ass. It grows on you. Not everybody has a Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has fades or things like that. I do wish that like they do choose different hairstyles for us. I remember when I played video games and they didn't have any black hairstyles. And I remember playing like NBA games and like when you go and play like an MLB game, for instance. Like I used to play one of the MLB games where you could create a player and they never had any black hairstyles. Like, sorry, I know it sounds crazy. The only one they had was like really a high top fade. That's all they had. Like not even high top, just either a high top or a low top fade. That was the only hairstyles that we used to get. I feel like we forgot about those times. Okay. Like the only person that really had a different hairstyle at that point was Eddie Goro from Tekken, by the way, just in case people are like, who's Eddie Goro? Tekken. Eddie Guerrero, you know what I'm saying, he did capoeira and for his fighting style. Very amazing. Sit there and dance. He'll dance you to whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it rolls. Yeah, it's best 10-minute mark. I think we could do this. Okay. So my thing is this is that we're finally getting new hairstyles on these video games. We're able to change them. I think with the Eddie Guerrero situation, he's so synonymous with having locks that we are upset about that. We're not happy to see him in anything else than the locks. I think that's where that misplaced anger is that I know people they just want to sit here and say, well, do we have a problem with the Killmonger hairstyle? I'm like, I don't think it's the Killmonger hairstyle in this case. In his case, I think is really he's famous, he's Jamaican, he's like from of Jamaican descent. So locks are very much synonymous with Jamaican descent. You know what I mean? That's a big thing in Jamaica is a lot of them have locks. And this came up here. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty sweet haircut. You know what I mean? I mean, pretty not haircut, pretty sweet hairstyle. And so I think a lot of us I think a lot of people, especially Tekken fans, especially who have been Tekken since Tekken 1 and whenever Eddie Guerrero showed up, we're sitting here and we're like, all right, yeah, this makes yeah, we should be a little upset about it. But oh my gosh. Sorry. My fault. Um, that was weird. It came out of nowhere. Like I think that we are used to something. We don't like change. That's the problem. Video game people don't like change. Like the remastered versions of video games, sometimes they do falter. The only ones that I've really heard hasn't is like the new Final Fantasy one. I think it was like Final Fantasy 7 or something, 4, one of them, whichever one has Barrett in it. Like Barrett's not like an overly top trying to be like, I don't know what it was. It was like not over the top this time. And then what was the Resident Evil? The new Resident Evil remake too that came out a few years ago. Like both of these came out a few years ago, and like these remasters are working. But The Last of Us 2 didn't work because it's practically the same graphics. It's so stupid. But going back to the hairstyle situation, I'm just happy that we got different hairstyles now. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember it was a struggle. Like you have to like have a waft of hair, like to just symbolize that this is a black person, this is a black hairstyle. Like there wasn't 80-90% of the league being black. I just never understood that part. Even the MLB, I'm just like, yo, y'all have something for us. I forgot which MLB game it was. It was just like none of them had a black hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? I think some of them, they had black hair. A lot of people have that. There's a lot of brunettes walking around. So it was it's an interesting argument to have because yeah, it does become a little bit saturated with the same hairstyles, but I feel like if there's a way to change them, that's probably like I think that's the only thing video game companies really need to do. Need to give us options, not just one option of like this is the hairstyle that you guys are gonna have, and you need to keep moving with it like that. Nah, homie. Like there has to be a way where you can transform the hairstyle. You can transform if you can do everything with like costume like that. Why are you not able to do anything with the hairstyles? I mean, I feel like that should be like I know it's probably not an easy fix because I don't know how to code. If I knew how to code, I would definitely, change the hairstyles and all the rest of that. But I don't have any problem with the Killmonger one. Yeah, like I said, I think people want options and you should be giving them options, especially they're paying almost $70 per video game. Especially you waited for Tekken 8 for forever. And one of the most popular characters from Tekken 8 is on there. And that's not what we grew up with, and just like music, some people change their music sometimes, things like that. But I don't think there's a lot of Jamaican people having fucking Killmonger hairstyles. I really don't. I mean, I could be wrong, and that's fine. I can live with being wrong about that. But like I said, he's synonymous with having locks. You know what I'm saying? And dancing capoeira and beating the shit out of people. So I don't think like I said, it might be a problem because they do give us a generic hairstyle video game most of the time. It used to be like that. I think that we see that hairstyle a lot because that's what people love Killmonger, and it's just people were actually cited in some points, with Killmonger. Just maybe he shouldn't have went about it the way he did, but his views were definitely, is really, very what's the word? Militarized. And I think that's what that hairstyle kind of conveys. Oh, almost, and so I like I said, I hope that you have different styles of hair that you can do for Eddie Guerrero, because it does kind of vex me that that became a generic hairstyle. Like if you're gonna just do a generic thing, why is it not a Caesar? Why is it not, what I mean? Why is it not a fade? Why is it not bald? Why is it not this, that, and the third? Like, why is that the hairstyle? Is that what you think that we are cool with? Or I would love to talk to a game dev and ask them, like, what's the process of that? Like, when you make, especially people of color, if they have different hair, like what is your thought process? I mean, I know you're probably not thinking race wise, but if you're making a black character, maybe you should probably consult black people with their hair. Maybe you should go look in a magazine, because there's not a lot of people walking around with that type of hairstyle. There is, there really, I don't know how that became generic, but that's never, I've never seen. That's the first time I've ever seen it, and that's the last time I've ever seen the Killmonger hairstyle. To tell you all the truth, I've never seen too many people with it. I see people with dreads. I've seen people with like little, like, I'm sorry, I meant to say locks. I know y'all. I know a lot of them don't like hearing saying people saying dreadlocks. So I'm trying to be respectful, but to see the hair coming down, what I mean? Like, I used to have like kind of little, I had box braids. So my joints used to come down to my chest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had the I used to go like, I used to swing my hair around and just, what I'm saying? That's just that's a different tale for a different day. But yeah, man, like I said, I think that there isn't too much wrong with this argument. It's on both sides, but like, just give us options. Like, we'd be happy if you give us options, and also show those options in your, like, when you're presenting the game. We're not trying to just see that generic hairstyle. We're trying to see other ones. So I know this was a long-winded, conversation, so I mean, long-winded rant, but it's just like, yeah, man, it's just you can't, yeah, you can't just put us in a box, because that's not how he is, baby. We like to get out that box and make it bigger. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, last, knockoffs are for clothes. All right, recently there's been a new video game that has come out called Palworld. It's a game where you can capture creatures, practically do Pokemon stuff with them, but at the same time, these creatures are practically slaves. Let's be real. It's like, let's you know what? Let's put all the cards on the table. The creatures are slaves. They build up. It's kind of like, I want to say Age of Empires, but it's not. It's like you can build things with the creatures are there to build things. Like, you catch them, you beat the shit out of them, and then they become yours, just like Pokemon. And they build things for you. You don't build shit. They build things for you. They have special powers, all the rest of that cool stuff. They also get to carry around a gun. What? Oh, what? Yes, they have guns. Seen characters with machine guns in their hands, and they can shoot them. Holy fuck, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? And this is a popular game. Apparently, they had 2 million downloads before their server broke. Apparently, this has been a popular game. I'm scared to play it, man. I'm scared because I love Pokemon. I grew up on Pokemon. I'm sure they're looking into it. I'm sure Nintendo's looking into it. Nintendo is notorious, and I mean, they are notorious for suing people over their properties, especially Super Mario Bros. Especially when one of their biggest selling video game franchises is under practically attack, and that's Pokemon. That's be real. This is a problem. Like, I would be pissed if I was Nanac. What was it? Is it Naniac? Naniac and that would not be happy about this, because you I mean, like, it's still kind of a little fucked up. I mean, let's be real. Pokemon's a little fucked up too. Like you got animals that have different special abilities striking each other with either thunder, fire, water, or rocks and poison and hypnosis and things like this. One of them can sing you to sleep. Like Pokemon are a little fucked up too. Let's be real. I mean, if the Pokemon were real in the world, we'd be terrible people. It'd be cool. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be sweet if Pokemon were real. You know what I mean? You have your little mouse Pokemon that walks around and can just shoot thunder out of their cheeks. I mean, like, let's be real, like you know, Pikachu's end of their tail is black. I don't remember this. Okay, I don't remember any of this shit. Well, yeah. I know. No, Pikachu's end of the tail is had black on it. And now it's yellow? Is it straight yellow now? One of the fucking two. I don't know, man. Yellow effects are fucked. Oh my goodness, I need to talk about those next week. Okay, but yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm watching it. I'm just like, I'm watching like trailers for them, watching people play it on Twitch and things. I'm just like, this is a knockoff. This is a knockoff of like an open world, like the one I had. I think I had sword. I had Pokemon Sword, where you can just walk around and just fight the Pokemon while they're out and about walking. Like this isn't like the look over ones where you can just walk through the grass and you can't see what you're about to fight. Like these ones you can actually see what you're about to fight. Back in the day, and I mean today in today's world now, I mean, some of y'all don't know how to grind no more. They have to get all 151 Pokemon. So it's just I just like five. I don't know. I can't keep count of that shit. I can barely keep count of when certain people's birthdays are. Like I can't keep count of how many what Pokemon number is this and what Pokemon is that. I don't know. I still say this though. The greatest Pokemon of all time is Red. So fuck off. I still need to beat the Elite Four, bro. Now I think about it, I need to beat them motherfuckers. I owe them an ass whooping. We'll see. But yeah, man, Palworld. It looks weird. I should have played it to like be fully more engorged in it, but I'm sitting here, I'm watching it. I'm just like, y'all took violence of Pokemon and fucking turned that shit on his head. With guns and shit. Like I'm watching literally Pokemon characters with guns in their hands shooting them. And this is a real video game. What is going on? Sweet Christmas. And you pretty much catch them to be, work the plantation. It's practically what they're doing. They're building houses. They can, field crops and all the rest of this for nothing. What are they doing for? They getting paid? No, that's what we call slavery. So that could be a problem. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the game, apparently, like I said, the game is popular. It has millions of downloads, so clearly somebody likes it or they're intrigued. Like you piqued a lot of people's interest. I mean, I would say this, it was smart, but hopefully you're not about to lose a lot of money in court dealing with Nintendo. That's all I'm saying. Nintendo don't play, man. I'm telling y'all, Nintendo does not play around when it comes to Pokemon. And like I said, it doesn't play around with Pokemon or Super Mario. If you feel like you are infringing on their fucking copyrights, they are coming after your ass. Do not make it look like you're doing the same thing they're doing. Do not do that. Or Zelda. Zelda 2. Zelda's a big one too. If it feels like you're about to do a Zelda game, oh my gosh, they are going to be on your ass like white on rice. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing that. Yeah. So hopefully they make enough money to where they can fight this and like kind of stay overflow. I mean, I'll hate for like somebody that worked like literally their life on something and then like they're getting screwed because you did make kind of the same game, but it is different. Like I said, but all jokes aside, I wouldn't say it's a completely different game, but the aspects of it are very different, and it doesn't seem like it's one of those, and also it's not I don't think this is a turn-based game either. So you just straight attack motherfuckers on that shit and just light them up. Apparently, especially if they got guns, I don't see why that would be turn-based. But yeah, man, they apparently not turn-based. That's pretty cool too. Pokemon. I think that is one of the failures of Pokemon. Like them Jones is turn-based, so you gotta wait for your Pokemon to get their asses whooped so you can start whooping ass. Yeah, that never sat well with me. But at the same time, I still play the shit out of the game. I'll play it. I'll play it right now. I have my Switch ready to rock, baby. So yeah, man. Like I said though, it is a knockoff of Pokemon. it is it could be a problem. That's what we thought for Digimon. Digimon, but it had Mon at the end. It had, digital. Mm, I like Digimon, by the way. I used to wake up in the morning when it was on Fox Kids. I used to watch that, actually. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the show was different. We needed something different than Pokemon at that time. And I mean, it was almost the same, but it was a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It's like little dinosaurs and stuff like that. If you guys get a chance, definitely go check out Digimon. It wasn't bad. I liked it. So yeah, we're gonna leave it right there, man. Like, if you're gonna knock off a video game, I mean, Pokemon is probably the biggest one you should and shouldn't do all at the same time. Like, you're gonna make a lot of money, but at the same time, you about to lose a lot of money if they catch anything. And they got them lawyers. They got them good lawyers. They got them good lawyers. So I'm just gonna let y'all be careful out there, and hopefully, like I said, man, I hope y'all made enough money to get your shit. Make sure you get. Sorry, hope you all made enough money to stay afloat, because y'all will be going through some shit. Y'all about to go through some deep water. If I'm telling you, if Pokemon finds if any Nintendo product is shown, they are fucked. So I'm just saying. So, with that is the show for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I talked about some bullshit. So, all right. So I'm gonna have a Patreon episode here in a little bit. Also, what I want to let y'all know is next week we are talking Griselda. Yes, the Sofia Vergara Griselda show came out, and I cannot wait to talk about it. Ah, shit, what is going on? I hate. All right, so at my job, I know most of y'all probably know what I do, but at my job, I get missed. Like, I know I talk about this a lot sometimes. I get like mystery cuts on my body. And also, I've been getting shocked at work lately too. A lot. And I mean a lot. Like, I'm static shock. Like, I could be Static Man. You remember when Peter Griffin became Static Man and was like walking around just like shuffling his feet on the carpet and hitting Lois with it? Like, that's what I feel like when I walk inside them damn trucks. I keep shocking myself, and it pisses me off. I don't like it. So, but yeah, just some random shit that happens to me. So, all right, guys. So with that, that is the pod for today. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast. Also on Twitter at Nicetown Finance. And please, please, please go like and subscribe on YouTube. That I probably already just said that, but I'm going to say it again. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Also, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and leave a written review on each one. Let me know how you're doing on Spotify, man. Just let me know how you guys are doing. Sorry, how you liking the content? How was everything? How's life? What I mean, kiss everybody good night and stuff like that. Good job. You did a good job today. So, with that, I like to say, I love all you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And if you get a chance, please, $3 a month, you be part of the Patreon family, and you get all this exclusive content from your boy. So with that, I like to say I love you guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Catch you guys later. Deuces. What? Deuces. What the hell is that?